I'll be a few minutes behind you both though.
Hello, everybody. It is not race time. It is practice time. Next week is race time. Getting ready for the Daytona 24 next week. So, good times will ensue at that point. In the meantime, a different type of good times. It's team practice day. So, Phil was kind enough to put up a server. Let's see what we know so far. The sun is low. This is 5 o'clock, so it'll be an uh, evening time practice. As the sun goes down, I've got the correct setup on. Practice. My job here is to try to get out here and just put in a good double. That's what I want to do in this session. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Just put in a good double and you know, get comfortable on old tires. Continue to get comfortable in traffic. Obviously, I'm in the BMW M4 GT3 prototype. That is the car. That's one of the two cars we're driving. You can see directly in front of me is one of the LMP2 spaceships, driven by Jamie Hall of Camel GT fame. Wrong gearbox. I'm not going to be shifting this one with that gearbox. All right.
Pit lane speed limit is 88 kilometers per hour. There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
So traffic management is key. Maintaining smooth, consistent laps. I do expect others from my GT3 friends to be here shortly. Mike, who you know, Yone, who I believe you know, Bryce. For those of you who watch my NASCAR stuff, you hear Bryce all the time. The four of us are what comprise our GT3 team. It's kind of funny because that's an old Mind Trick lineup right there. All four of us used to be Mind Trick drivers who are now Dirty Torque drivers. So we could call this car Dirty Torque Mind Trick, but we didn't.
God damn it, motherfucking GT3s.
On your right. Clear right.
Hi, Ben.
Yeah, you better run away. As soon as I find you backwards at turn one, I'm running right into you. You should know.
Okay.
Just need you to spin out
Right
first.
side. Clear right.
I'm on very serious triple stinting business, so I won't be taking any chances.
You trying to triple tires?
Mm-hmm. Ben says it's possible, and I believe him because he's done 700 laps.
If anybody knows, he knows. Or
Exactly.
Michelin. Ben might know more than Michelin at this point, though.
Yeah. There's no way they've done that many laps.
Yeah, there's an outside chance that we might make top split for the race. I say outside. I think it's maybe like a 15% chance. And the only reason I say that is because GT3 is going to be the least popular crowd, the least popular car, especially given how much new stuff there is in the GTE and LMP2 world. I mean, Granted, both cars in GT3 are new, but they're just not as exciting. That Dallara is so much fun. But since I did that at Road Atlanta, I really wanted to do the slower class this time around. And so here we be. And last year we did fastest class anyway. We did the C7 DP. So I was looking for that bit of difference here. And being a bit of a BMW fanboy right now, I was excited to see the M4 come out despite its nose, and I love the way it sounds and drives. So here I am. Here we are. You know, if he waits an hour, I don't think Mike will be able to get into the session. It's filling up pretty fast.
Yeah.
If anyone's not driving, would you mind posting that?
What do you want? I'm not driving.
Post to Mike and Yoni and Bryce that that the session's filling up pretty fast, so they might want to register now, even if they're not going to join now.
Bryce just said he's working.
Oh, okay. What a loser.
Who's Nick?
Yeah, who works on a national
Is there
holiday?
anyone else?
No,
Nick.
Yoni and Mike.
Yoni.
Oh, and Nick.
Bryce, Yoni, and Mike.
Yoni.
Oh, I didn't just do that. What a pleb. Did
you spin? Can I hit you?
No, no.
Oh.
I just drove into the outside wall on the start finish straight. Like a clever person. I think the car's okay. I'm just experimenting to see the effects of damage.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's paint is really nice.
Okay, Ben, there's a faster class car approaching.
I wonder what the front of it looks like. Wow, he has a lot of wing. Or he lifted. That is a beautiful paint though.
What kind of car?
LMP2. It's red and silver and quite glossy or metallic-y. Oh, someone's beating my time.
Half a tenth.
I'm last in the session.
I thought you were the only GT3.
I'm last in the session.
You're also first.
I'm first in the session.
First and last in class.
I read Jeremy Martin connected. I thought it said Jeremy Clarkson. I put the C and the M together at the glance. Thanks for putting up the hosted there, Philaroo. Appreciate it.
No
Just done
problem.
146, 121.
If you're not out on track yet, Jamie,
Aye.
could you see how the right-hand side of my car is looking?
Aye.
I imagine it's just a bit scratched.
Right-hand side. There's nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, now we know you can hit the outside wall on the oval, and it doesn't do any damage.
I recommend trying it over and over and over.
Safer barriers protected you.
There could be half a tenth there, using that extra track width.
Let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get a good,
Seen the
clean
thread about the
green
pit
flag
lane
lap.
speed limiter thing.
Yes, I've been enjoying that thread very much.
I agree with it though.
Yeah,
No,
it
not
should
good.
be.
Overcooked it.
It should be the speed limit.
Overdrove it.
Pull up.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello! Ready to show me how it's done?
You need to tell me. You've just done a 146.00. There's a faster car approaching.
Some left turns, some right turns, you know. Shift every now and then. We've now reached the end of my racing knowledge.
Ooh, there's a fair bit of push if you follow an LMP2 through the bus stop.
I guess you should just lead every lap then.
Hmm. It's an interesting strategy.
How long does it take me to get the bus stop line down today?
Qualifying is attached to the race, or it's the week?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's attached to the race.
And
You
four
get
laps.
4 laps. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Ben, there's a faster car approaching.
On your right. Clear right.
That lap was a 145.82.
I seem to be half a second up. Not sure how. Oh, I'm losing it all now, I don't have the draft.
See if I can hang on to this 3/10, even though use the dashboard now. 3/10 just under the colored boxes on the right there. You can see my delta time right now. It's -3.3. So I find that the any kind of overlays tend to detract from my immersion, so I like to turn them off whenever possible. So I think without the slipstream this lap, I'm going to come in
He let me to have the outside and then break into the outside.
right at a tie of my best lap.
If anyone does anything really stupid, I'll kick them.
Should be able to get down to the low 45s though,
Really hard for me to
as my session burns on.
Your lap time was 145.77.
Mr. Pruitt. Right there in front of me. Teammate. You recognize him from our Road Atlanta race a couple months back. And many others. turn back to the right's just a tad sketchy if you don't get the entrance exactly right to the bus stop. So need to work on that to get more consistent. So I think that was a pretty fast trip through, but not perfect. Better lap.
This will be a miracle. Get one stint in out of 3.
Got another GT3 car up here. Let's see.
On your left.
What do we got?
Clear left.
Oh, it's Yone. Okay. It's my teammate and this other BMW coming
Left
out right now.
side. Clear left.
Faster car behind.
Car right. Clear right. Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
Bad lap, but good traffic practice. Alright, now let's see if I can stay in front of Yone. Yone is, for those of you who don't know him, a 6,000 iRating, 6-point-something iRating fin made of adamantium and neural net processors. As in not human, total alien. Never beaten him in a single
would
car.
never
Okay,
do
Ben, there's a
something
faster
so
class
kind.
car approaching.
That's largely true. I am full of spite and anger. Now, once Yone gets warmed up in the car, though, I expect him to probably be faster than me, chase me down, make 0 mistakes.
You've just done a 146.13.
Car right. Clear right.
Oh, I see your red boy paint job.
Oh, Jason Dilworth is here. He's the kind of guy you could kick before he even does a lap.
Jason Dilworth of the Westchester Dilworths? I don't know. Who's he?
No, he did camel like one time, told everyone they didn't know how to drive because someone crashed into him. He was one of those like 3 seconds off the pace, but just unlucky kind of guys. You know?
Yeah, the car doesn't drive real.
Everyone keeps wrecking him.
That lap time was 146.05. The car behind's a faster class.
Car left.
Got a Lamborghini coming
Still
out there.
Clear left.
Good to see some GT3 traffic in here now.
Right side.
Ooh.
Clear right.
What's that all about, Ben? So the mistake. 3/10 mistake right there. 4/10 mistake. I don't know why I did that. Nothing about what the car was doing. It was just all me. Momentary loss of focus.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Starting to see more variety in the GTE field, so maybe the balance of performance did some good.
Left
Yeah.
side.
Well, everyone had to
Clear
throw
left.
their Porsches away after they reduced the power to 99%.
OP or useless.
Yep.
That was a good run through the bus stop with traffic there. Probably as good as that could be. Made back a lot of that lost time too.
That lap was at 146.34. Alright Ben, there's a faster car approaching.
James Andrew here is struggling a little bit.
The guy behind has just done a 146.77.
Ten laps into the run, 20 laps remaining on fuel. That's the mistake. Can't make that mistake. Can't get too far over to the right in that third apex. It'll catch the car and unsettle it.
Who deal with?
There's a faster class car
Laughter.
approaching.
Oh. Even worse than deal with.
Yeah.
Kick him! Who?
You're currently 0.9 quicker than second. That lap was a 145.83.
Right, I finally caught this guy back up again. He raced me into the bus stop and I had to bail out.
Mm.
And it's taken me like 4 laps to catch him back up.
The GTE car?
No, another LMP2, Ben.
Oh.
We're going to be racing him into the bus stop again.
Jesus, that don't be too shit.
So's that Corvette. Watch out for him. He passed me 2 laps ago and
Leader's
still
just
hasn't
done
broken
a
away.
144.70.
It's clean, he's just really slow. Oh, I just fell to 4th. There's old Yoni.
That's like
There's the Yoni I know and love. Yoni, was that Slipstream or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, watch out for Daniel Spicer, if you ever come across him. Man, she was right up behind the fucking GT car coming onto the back to the home straight. And that, you got a little bit of blinding sun.
Okay, Ben, there's a faster class car approaching.
Don't know which way he's going.
Yeah.
That puts you 1.3 off the leader's pace. That lap time
There's a
was
car park out on the oval.
146.00.
Less grip offline there.
Let's try to get back in the low 34s.
I haven't really caught a great draft lap, so I haven't gotten out of the 45s yet. Christoph is here.
Traffic, oh, that's 5 laps or so.
Oh, I've only got 5 laps of fuel left. That went a lot quicker than previous
The
runs.
leader has just done a
Just switched my
Right
tyres
side.
off soon.
Clear right.
Actually, I'll have time in pit lane to do that.
This Lambo
Faster
guy
car
seems to be
approaching.
pretty quick. Let's see if we can battle with him. Got about half the laps on his tires as me right now, but that's okay. It's a reasonable thing to simulate in a race.
The guy behind has just done a 145.77. Yellow flag, watch out. Faster cars approaching.
On your right. Clear right.
I still love the sound of that Porsche.
Yeah, it is pretty special.
Car right.
You ever heard it in person?
Hold your
Yeah,
line.
Silverstone.
Oh man, I heard it at Road Atlanta. It's incredible.
Yeah, it's kind of hilarious. Like everything else goes past, and then the Porsche goes past. It's like 20 decibels louder than everything else.
Actually, thought it competed with the Corvette. Corvette's super loud also.
I heard the C7R at the moment a few years ago, and that was just a different
Yeah, it's a different sound.
sound. Yeah, it's just like you just feel it, and you can hear it. Like several other cars come by that you could already hear the Corvette coming.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like the third car back.
Yeah, the C7's crazy. You know what was surprisingly loud is the Lexus GT3. That thing is noisy.
The guy ahead's lap time is a 145.56.
Oh, does my talk button not work anymore? Oh yeah, I mapped it to a different key. That's Oh, this is a bad lap. I'm like 1.5 seconds off. And I'm catching a GTE car through the bus stop.
There's a lot of traffic right now, so you're gonna get those. I'm just looking for the full
Car
run.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Hold your line. Clear right. Car left. Clear left.
I'm also with I'm on a nice little battle here with the Lambo, which is good. And he hasn't spun even once.
Okay, Ben, there's a faster car approaching.
I'm a second day in this lap. Bit of FIFA win last lap. There's no consistency.
My last lap was a 36-0. It was a pretty brutal traffic lap.
Only had one off track. I was on lap 2. At the bus stop.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. There's a
I've
group of
had
faster
two,
cars
but I don't
behind.
remember where.
The leader has just done a
I didn't even
144.18.
notice them come up.
On your right. Clear right.
With the wall.
Clear right.
I changed a load of key bindings when I did that broadcast yesterday, if you can call it that. And now none of my buttons are doing what I
Why
want them to do.
you're here? Why?
Oh my god. Run is over.
Sorry, Jack.
Really?
Was it the exit of the infield going back to the oval?
No, it was two morons doing like 30 mile an hour off the
You've got half your fuel left.
No, I was
Car
like
right.
3 laps away from pitting.
On your right. Clear right.
Good lap, that's your best in the session. You're now 1.4 off the pace.
On your right. Clear right.
There's a guy blinking real bad if you want to go into kick mode.
Well, I'm about to kick
Right
these
side.
two
Clear
that were
right.
doing 2 mile an hour on the oval. One's
Mark,
high,
you're
one was
blinking
low.
really, really badly, buddy.
Right side. Car right. Clear right.
Dominic and Salvador.
There's a faster class car behind.
Would you kick Mark Murphy as well for just bad connection?
Where's the... Is it removed from race?
Oh, he already did.
Okay.
He removed
On your
himself.
right. Still there.
Let's go remove
Clear right.
and remove.
Yellow flag.
Car left. Clear left.
Good boy. So, let's start all over again.
Wow, don't mess with the admin of this server.
Don't be going 1 mile an hour on the oval and you'll be fine.
Well, they might be the same guys that were going super slow in the infield a lap ago. I had to go
Probably.
around them. I didn't catch their names, I just avoided them.
Yeah, I was going to go through the middle of them, but then the Porsche that was also about to be held up by them decided to go through the middle of them
There's
as
a group
well.
of faster cars behind.
Oh, he's fucking gone too.
Yellow
Jesus
flag.
Christ.
Car right. Hold your line.
Just spins and rolls back
Clear
across
right.
the track.
What cost
All
times
right.
needed? Just got
Clear
start
right.
finish line without draft.
I'll let you know.
And
Just-
197 miles per hour, 50 miles per hour.
Nah, I'm in kilometers.
Alright. Yeah, I'm in KPH.
Gotten a little unsettled last few laps.
Yeah, understood.
The some of the shenanigans going on. Practice session here.
On your right. Clear right.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate. Okay, Ben. There's a faster car approaching. That puts you 2.0 off the pace. That was a 146.19.
Why are people getting kicked?
We're doing stupid stuff. I can't actually complete an outlap at the moment. I'll have to kick myself soon.
There's a group of faster cars bearing down on you.
Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Twelve laps remaining.
There's a faster car approaching.
I've survived up till now. It's gonna go for it this time, I think. No?
You're now 1.6 seconds off the leader's pace. That was 1:45.75.
Keep expecting him to go for it.
The guy behind has just done a 1:45.81.
That's clever.
Here he goes.
Left side. Clear left.
Oh, I forgot to set my timer. Just remembered. 7 laps
Well,
to go.
that's one way to not forget to turn it off. You can't miss it.
You're currently 1.7 off the pace.
Everyone's getting out of my
Last
way
lap
now.
was 1:45.85.
It's like the dictator's coming through.
Alright Ben, there's a faster class car approaching.
Well, I could have given a more wordy response, but
To kick these two cars in front of me.
wait, are you on a good lap?
On your left.
Yeah.
Clear left.
Yeah. Anyone that's going into the bus stop in front of you, just kick them.
But these guys are better
You
than me.
turn
Can
them
you
to
kick them?
pass?
Did you say kick to pass?
That dude wasn't there last lap.
Find him on the replay, kick him.
Mhm.
You can kick people too, by the way. I think I gave the same powers to.
Where's the name? Philip Blake.
Can you actually, out of curiosity, can you
I
actually
think
do
you
that?
can. You got it before. I'm
Oh,
pretty
right.
sure.
Right side. Clear right.
Five to go.
Ah,
10
I know
to
that
go.
feeling.
Oh, that's a rather late.
I was at 5 to go once.
That's your fastest lap. You're currently
top speed.
0.8 off the pace.
321 when I hit the brakes. May have had a
Will
bit
you
of
ask
draft off of a GT3.
I'm not sure if I took front damage. Someone spun right in front of me. I barely touched him.
I'm wondering the same. Like on lap 3, someone came to the pits and dove right in front of me.
The car behind's a faster class.
And there's that he spun as if we had on that code. I don't think I'll have damage, but
On your left. Clear left.
I assume
not
that's kind of what you're expecting there, Ben.
Yeah, from that, in that exact instance, yes. Mostly I think I'm going to go inside, but that instance felt right.
Okay Ben, there's a faster car
Yeah.
approaching.
Yeah, usually I would go outside, but I was too close to you.
Right side. Clear right.
Kind of depends what line the GT3 takes as well, through turn 6.
based off what the Road to Atlanta race. This car's kind of built like a tank.
Yeah, well, they can swap out the nose in like 4 seconds.
Yeah, and even the rear can be swapped out, it seems like.
Just don't hit the wheel on
Good lap.
anything.
That's your quickest today. You're now 0.8 off the pace. Your lap time was at
I can't remember what practice that was,
145.00.
but I hit something and I ended up with 8 minutes of repairs.
And then it was a weak ball, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that was it. Yeah, it was someone spun on the oval and I clipped
Oh,
him as
yeah.
I went by, and I got 8 minutes of required.
Well, after a bunch of laps, that Lamborghini finally spun. I knew it happened eventually.
Faster car behind.
Oh, too shallow.
Spins one time, gets embarrassed, and leaves. Aw. It's too bad, we were having a good scrap.
That puts you 1.8 off the leader's
Is it just
pace.
me that
Your
gets
last lap
chased
time was
into
at
turn 1 by
146.00.
GTs, or am I braking too early?
No, I haven't yet.
They don't repass, but they close the gap right back up again.
I never break at the green cone.
Oh, I brake at like the last stripe in the middle of the, or on the banking kind of thing. The last centre line.
How you feeling, Yone? Is there anything you want to change about the set?
Yeah, it feels good.
Holy crap. There was a car flipping very high in the air. Very, very, very high in the air.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hoping there's still room, Mike. It's been a pretty busy session.
That puts you 1.4 off the pace. Alright Ben, there's a faster class car approaching. That last lap was at 145.54.
This Harry Pipes guy's pretty quick, if not kind of funny name.
Harry Pipes.
Harry Pipes.
It's got some hairy pipes.
Gained 4/10 on me that last lap somehow or another.
There's a faster class car behind.
Car right, clear right.
Oh, maybe he was on a quali fuel. Just pulled off after only a couple laps.
The 24 hours of qualifying practice.
Man, if I could just hit turn one like that every lap, I'd be fine.
Oops.
I'm kind of struggling with being consistent in turn one tonight.
Why does it say 38 out of 62 drivers?
Because there's a whole bunch of people in here.
Right, first stint complete.
I've already kicked some.
But I mean, why is it out of 62?
The max you can have.
Yeah, I just went to the max one.
Oh, people are spotting or something? Does that take up slots?
That's still the max grid stall, so you're just not, you can't go to that for a broadcast or whatever because of the broadcasters can't handle it.
Oh
Used to
no,
be
don't take
55 for them.
No, I mean, how come the session is full, but there's 37 out of 62 people in the session?
Oh,
Oh, it's full. Okay.
that means it was at 62 at some point.
Yeah. 62 people have registered and come and gone. And when they leave, it doesn't
Okay.
free up the slot.
Total registered is the other number.
Yeah,
I wish it would free up the slot.
yeah.
It doesn't make sense. I mean, there's been wait lists to join servers
That lap
since like
was at
Counter-Strike and like
145.23.
Windows
Okay, Ben,
98.
there's a faster car approaching.
Like, it's like not a new feature. It seems so simple to implement.
On your right.
Click join.
Clear
you're
right.
online,
You've got
and
10 minutes
when
of fuel
spot
remaining.
opens, you get it, and that's where it
87%
goes
is
up.
my worst tyre. Right rear. After the first stint. I had to save fuel for the last lap.
To get to
I made
23.
22. It is at the end of lap 22.
Oh,
I can get to 23, but I'm like at 0.2 of a lap left.
Be careful, it's a
good
long
job,
pit
Red
road.
Damage.
On your right. Clear right.
A couple features I wish they added to hosting was reserve slots, and then also require people to have full fuel in order to
Fucking doing
leave.
Nick.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could stop people from doing quali runs all the time.
What is people just can't hold their line. Fucking Mongols.
Kick 'em!
Ban.
Then people won't just think it's me that's the crazy dictator.
You should
Think about the long run.
kick them and then say,
You're now 1.1
your
off
free
the
access
pace.
trial period has ended. Please purchase a sweatshirt from the team to show your team
Faster class
support,
car
and you'll
approaching.
gain full access for $29.99 a month.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Does the beta UI refresh the server list? Because there's no refresh button.
It kind of does.
So
I
should be
usually-
using the website still.
I usually change what I'm filtering by, and that seems to refresh it. Oh, okay. You stop at turn 1. Good to know.
Left side. Clear left.
Sorry for the miscommunication there, Lucas. I almost had my run ended 4 laps from the end.
Mm.
Almost.
You're just getting a more accurate run in if you almost die a few times, because that's what will happen in the actual race.
Yeah. I got taken out 3 laps from pitting. It wouldn't be such a problem if you could reset the car but leave the tyres on.
Yeah.
You're currently.
Well, that's one thing I
1.6
didn't look
seconds
at.
off
Have
the
they
pace.
set a tyre
That lap
limit
was
for
at
this race? Or is that just
145.82.
a feature they added that they don't intend to use for anything?
They use it for NASCAR.
Oh.
It actually really changes NASCAR a lot, makes it a lot better.
You get a limit on the sets of tires you have access to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Imagine
good. I
using
like
it
that.
in endurance racing.
Yeah.
It'd be good in
Sort
endurance
of
racing
just-
too.
I think so too.
Infinite tyres.
But yeah, I mean, in NASCAR it used to be that whenever everyone pit, well, every single caution, everyone would pit and everyone would take tires, you know? There was no strategy to it whatsoever. Now, with tire limits, people stay out. And so you have situations where people take 2 tires or 4 tires or no tires, or they stay out. Now they've got old tires in front of people with new tires, so it adds a lot of dimension to it.
Yeah.
Why are we? Oh my god.
That's 1.25 seconds in one corner.
I was giving you the inside. Why were you all the way on the left side of breaking the LMD?
Okay, Ben, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
5 minutes of fuel remaining.
You're currently 1.5 off the leader's pace. That was a 145.67. There's a faster car approaching.
Car right. Clear right.
I will never cease to be amazed. I will never cease to be amazed at how many different lines there are through that second horseshoe. And they all seem to be the same speed.
You're now 1.4 seconds off the leader's pace. Faster cars approaching. Okay, Ben, very little fuel left. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. That lap time was 145.55.
It's just me then.
What was yours?
I had the rear tyres in the 70s after the first stint. High 70s, and then they were in the mid 60s on the second stint.
Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
There was a big bang on the exit of the bus stop.
Oh, it's my favourite paint scheme again.
There's a group
Where
of
are you
faster
on
cars
track?
behind.
I haven't seen either of you.
10-6.
On your
I'm
left.
just coming across the line.
Hold your line. Clear left.
Look ahead. There I am.
No, I'll go straight on. I'll stay mid 34s. Right there.
The guy ahead has just done a 144.81.
I might get a real good one in every now and again.
I would say I'm averaging, or I was averaging
Hold your line.
like mid
Clear left.
34s.
On your left.
Yeah.
I don't think the tire wear drop off.
Still there.
No, it's
Hold your
not
line. Clear left.
fine.
Yeah, 3/10 maybe at most.
What are you
As
doing?
long as it stays less than a second, it's worth keeping the tyres on.
You've just done a 145.93.
Probably gonna run out of fuel this lap. Oops. I was distracted by a very, very special boy.
Two litres left.
Coming back onto the oval with only 2 liters left in the tank. Probably not good.
Ledge.
Okay, Ben.
So
There's a
out.
faster class car approaching.
Coasting into the pits.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Watch your speed. Activate limiter.
Just don't miss your stall.
Yeah. Yone, how you looking? You want to go out together, or are you? What's your situation?
I can't hear you.
Do you want to go race together, or are you mid-stint? I'll wait for you in the pits. I did manage to run out of fuel coming out of the bus stop and coast all the way to my pit stall without speeding on pit road. So that's kind of cool. Might use that in the race. Every other pit stop or so. Yeah, 82% tire. That's interesting. 80% on the left front. Oh, I guess those tight corners infield, huh? Find Yone here.
Both of our team iRatings, by the way, are almost exactly the
Like
same.
100 off, is it?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
An interesting accident.
45.11 and 44.11.
That's an interesting accident.
And the way I'm tanking at the moment, I'll probably be in the 44s by the end of the week. Unless I just stay away from official sessions.
Alex, block guy is super slow.
Yeah.
And a Porsche is just awful.
He put in a 41.
Well, maybe he's going slow out lap or something, but
Hmm.
I almost rear-ended him on the second horseshoe.
Thank you.
See if I can keep up with Kaijinen. Prognosis doubtful. Well, definitely not if I do that on cold tires. Wait for me.
Car right. Clear right.
Nearly got killed again with 5 laps to go.
Yeah.
There's a faster class car approaching.
I'll be interested to see how shredded my tyres are compared to you guys.
Yeah, because I think by the time I get in the car, it'll be dark. So very well, my opening stint might be tripled. I'd assume that the tire will be at 100% by 2 hours into the race.
Yeah, the track state should be 100% pretty quickly with 50 odd cars on the track.
Yeah, I think what practice and warm up and qualifying carry over. So
Yeah.
So I want to update the schedule for me to do the triple. Assume Jamie will be back from Camel by then.
Alright,
Should be,
there's a
yeah.
faster class car approaching.
On your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
I mean, the amount of
left.
tyre wear
Clear left.
that after one stint, we could leave the schedule the same, leave our options open, and then just do a triple, put fresh tyres on, and then the next guy gets in with 1 stint old tyres, which isn't going to feel that different to fresh tyres.
Sector
It's
1
not
is
going to be like
0.6
completely
off the pace.
alien feeling car. So we could triple the tyres but do quad stints. Might get a little confusing as to whether people need tyres or not, but I'm sure we can handle it.
I just figured it'd be easier to rotate people at tire change than try to remember that you're on the 3rd stint of a tire where.
Oh my god, really, guys?
Yeah.
Sector 2 time is good. There's a faster car approaching. You've just done a 145.22. length off in sector 1.
Go up on traction control 1. Starting to get a little slippery at night time.
Sector 2 time is okay.
That was terrible. That was my worst bus stop of the entire session.
You fucking asshole.
That puts you 1.0 off the pace.
Guess who's getting the boot, bitch?
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Ban him. Let me in.
If only that worked.
Karma ban. Karma ban.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Fernando Alonso is hosting a session.
Car right. Clear right.
Sector 1 is 0.35 off the pace.
Yeah. And Casey Stoner. Oh, that guy, yeah, he's the guy that rejoined right in front of me, nearly killed me earlier.
Every time I go on around him, he's being a dick.
There is 2 of those guys with that surname.
Yana, you're quick.
Probably leave.
You guys want to be shocked and awed and surprised by something? Yona's faster than me.
Oh,
No way.
Yeah.
didn't you
puts
pass in that time?
1.7 off the pace. That lap time was 1:45.90.
You must be referring to the wild iRacing Hunter.
The car in front has just done a 1:44.94.
You could tell he's a Finn because of the unused consonants, and his last name sounds like Krakatoa.
Oh, good job I have enough fuel this lap, because I wasn't paying attention.
How many stints are you?
Just finishing the first.
Oh.
I would have been just
Golly,
finishing the
it's
second
2.7.
if it wasn't for...
Yeah,
Pulled
I
out
got
a whole
that
second on
one
me.
is
And I'm not
1.6
doing badly here.
off the
Just
pace.
pulled out a whole second on me there. Jeez.
did 1.5.
Look at that. I'm matching like a good lap. And wow.
Oh, does the Lambo have like center spotlights as well? That's cool.
Yeah, it does.
You're currently 1.6 seconds off the pace. You've just done a 1:45.74.
Oh, 87. Same as you guys. It must have been a very slippery session when I managed to destroy him. Maybe just change the whole schedule to triples then. And then just check it works out for Camel.
I think that opening stint might be rough on tires.
Yeah, but it'll be slow. Because I will have qualified last. So I won't be going around
slowing
anybody.
down. Get back into it here.
We'll probably have to come to a complete stop and halfway around lap 1.
Your sector 2 time is quick. Okay, Ben, there's a faster car approaching.
Ooh, I just hit the bus stop apex pretty hard.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
On your right. Clear right.
Nice save.
Hmm?
Nice save.
I don't know why that happened though.
Sector 2 time
Just
is okay.
lost it on the apex. What gears are you guys using in
Exactly the same as you.
All of
That's what
them.
I was on both for.
Oh, okay. I've only just started using second in turn 1.
Oh right, I did start off trying to use first, but I just couldn't do it.
Well, I thought maybe that's why I was ruining tyres, because I'm sort of sliding
Now,
out of that corner,
1.6
because
seconds
first
off the
just
pace.
lights the rears up straight away.
The car behind's a faster class. The car ahead has just done a 144.86.
That's pretty poor for there.
Goodbye, it's back 2 clicks.
Just a quaddy laps.
You want about 15 kilos or litres or whatever it is, so 4 laps.
Oh right.
Sector
Go
1
for
is
4, and then I'll do
0.40
2,
off the
see
pace.
the differences. Lightweights. 45.
Right side. Clear right.
How much time do we have for qualifying?
Is it 20 minutes? 10 minutes?
Yeah, I'm not
Or lap.
sure.
If you have enough time, you might do 2 runs. A 2
Yeah.
and 1.
We have done it before. A few times.
Alright Ben, there's a faster class car approaching. Sector 2 time is good.
I
Right
think it might be
side.
15 minutes or so.
Hold your line.
Gonna want 17.
Hold your line. Still there.
18 litres is 5.5 laps.
Hold your line. Still there.
3.2 liters per lap.
Still there.
3.26.
Still there. Still there.
Oh.
Hold your line. clear right.
You're currently
I think my
off the leader's
VRS
pace.
is saying I was using 3.19 or something like that. Depends on the time of day though.
Fast, Jason.
Car right. Clear right.
There's a faster class car behind. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Kicking me complimented someone.
On your right. Clear right.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
Yoni, it's nice to know that you can bring yourself down to my level. Ha!
Which book are you reading, Yoni?
Yeah. He's making shots right now.
Yeah.
Car left. Clear left.
I got the car left a little too late.
Oh, what's this yellow
Hey,
flag
can
for?
we kick this
what's
Yoni guy?
this? Oh.
Can we kick
Hey
this
guys,
Yoni
can
guy?
we please not stop on the racetrack? Thank you.
James is mad at Yoni. You can tell. It was good, Yoni, but man, you're fast. You're probably almost a second faster than me around here in clean air.
We need to slow down, give back some time.
Maybe half a second. How much traction control you use?
I'm on 5.
I'm using 7.
Oh, really?
Better.
Huh. Where's that helping you most?
Basically everywhere.
Oh, I'll try it. What bias do you have?
I haven't touched it. Is it 50?
Yeah, well, I'll try that. You want to
Yeah,
go out?
50.
You want to go out again?
No, I think I need to go to bed.
All right. Well, good practice. Catch you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheers, Yoni.
Yeah,
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
If there are any other GT3 cars on track, actually, before I go. Oh, yeah, there's one. Daniel Gilding. 30 seconds back.
Someone's parked in... It's Ben! It's Ben again!
What?
You're parked in the end of pit lane.
I'm waiting for this GT3 car to come. I'm not blocking anybody.
But you made a yellow flag.
Van!
Gotta slow down.
Let me in.
Didn't that random guy just say not to stop on the racetrack?
He did.
Sorry, Alex. I didn't think you were gonna break that early. My bad.
Pit exit's
Oh,
clear.
he's punted
Don't
someone.
cross the white
Ignore
line.
all of his advice.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line. Yellow flag. Caution.
Right side.
Yeah, I just want to report that Ben Pruitt was just now stopped
Still
on
there.
track.
Clear right. Car left. Hold your line.
I think Victor Donuts.
Still there. Clear left.
Celebration for top 10 finish on Saturday.
If we finish on Saturday, it's gone horribly wrong.
Yellow flag.
See if I can get a scrap going with Daniel here. On paper, he's faster than me.
How's it feel on quali, Jamie? Does it need any changes?
2 laps are going to be better than 4.
Yeah. Does it feel kind of the same though?
Yeah, I'm not improving by much. I think yeah, like 3 tenths. So there's obviously more, maybe about half a second. But the canvas did change a bit actually.
Okay, Ben, there's a faster car approaching.
Half a second per lap.
Flash all you want.
Clear right.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
That was my I'm waiting behind you flash, I'll get you on the straight. That's what's so often misunderstood about the faster class.
Oh, okay. The patient dive bomb flash. Gotcha.
Yeah, everyone's always thinking the flash means get out the way. Sometimes it's just
Sector 2
hide.
time is quick.
See if I can catch Ben.
You just
Sometime
passed
in
me.
the next hour.
The lap time was at 146.17.
Okay. I think this may feel better.
Maybe that should be the challenge. See if I can catch Ben before I catch you again.
I gotta pit 2 laps, so you're not catching me.
Unless he captures you in 1 lap.
Faster car behind.
Is that the end of a double, Ben?
Yeah, I'll go for triple.
Okay. I'm 14 laps off of finishing a double.
did not time this one.
On your left. Clear left.
Sector 2 time is good.
That was a pretty close run through there.
Oh yes we did.
Oh, where you going?
Oh, you dick.
Thank you.
Okay. I think it's definitely better at the higher traction control. Seems that way.
I gotta stop doing that. I keep clipping the apron when I'm on the oval.
Yeah, I do it too.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Well, that was a miss. Giacomo.
You're now 1.9 seconds off the leader's pace. That lap was at 146.06. Okay, Ben, there's a faster car approaching.
Right side. Clear right.
Sector 1 is 0.32 off the pace.
Pretty good run through there.
Sector 2 time is good.
No slipstream here. Still maintaining a pretty good lap. What's my best of 44.9?
That puts you 1.4 off the pace.
Yeah, but what was it? 45.5. Okay. That tells me that the delta on the dashboard is against best lap. Session best, not last lap. Just wanted to confirm that. It's good though. Without a draft, 45.5. Not unhappy with that.
Oh no! Oh. Blaming you.
It's fair.
Sector
Don't
1 is
know
0.32 off the pace.
I must have just been offline because it started hopping and then I kept my foot in it.
Got back to the throttle pretty well
Did you
there.
hit the wall?
No. I think I must have just gone a bit too far left or something.
75 after my second stint.
Nice.
I can almost do a quad. I mean, I'm not as fast as y'all, so I'll probably lose
Time
some
is
time
quick.
just because I'm not taking it as aggressive.
Well, I didn't really catch you at all in those 2.5 laps.
I was on low fuel too.
I don't find that really gives me a lot of time. Maybe it gets me back to where I was at the start of the stint, but...
What are you averaging, Ben? Would you say?
45s.
Lucky you. Not
That was
important.
145.62.
Probably low 35, maybe high 45, or dark 30.
Got him.
Dang it. Okay.
35.
Yeah, high 5s, low, or high 4s, low 5s.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
fucking drive.
No, oh, I can't. I can't talk.
Yeah, there's not much in it. I would say I'm probably averaging high 34s.
The car behind's a faster class.
My fast laps are
Itchy nose.
sometimes 33s, but then
You're
the
2 tenths
traffic's
off the
just going
pace
to
in
ruin
sector
your
one.
average.
Hmm.
Might be the night time, but definitely picked up a little bit of pace here.
my second to last lap before I pitted in with no draft was a 34 flat.
Yeah.
And depending on traffic, you know, I could lose a second and a half easy.
Yeah, my traffic laps
Sector
are
2 time
definitely
is okay.
35s. My last 4 laps before I crashed that were 34 2, 34 3, 34 5, 34 7, 34 3. I was like in the middle of the second stint.
You're now 1.5 seconds off the pace. Your lap time was 145.70.
I think I can creep into the 32.9 on the quali.
Nice.
I'm gonna try to put it together. I don't know how good that is.
Is that with draft down?
No, clean, no draft.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a whole second faster than me. And I think when I was doing any kind of low fuel run, it was half second gain.
Well, I make sure I can actually get it in. I think that's what I can get.
Sorry, I didn't see you.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
A trio of GTE cars coming. Broken up by a couple seconds. I mean, between each other, that is. I wish it was a big trio of cars I had to navigate.
There's a
We've
group
got
of
our
faster cars bearing down on you.
traffic practice.
On your right. Clear right.
You're 2 tenths off the pace in sector 1.
Right side. Hold your line. Clear right.
to stay in that slipstream. Not enough. I was hoping to be closer than that going through the bus stop there, but not enough to hold on to him.
I just spun in the pit lane.
I didn't know you were
You're
on
currently 1.1
Mhm.
seconds off the leader's pace. Your last lap time was
Thought I was
at
gonna hit the X over the wall,
1:45.32.
so if it was
Okay,
you,
Ben,
then
there's a
it's-
faster class car approaching.
Did they come up with any more news about the co-ed qualifying laps?
No, they did it again in the race this weekend just gone, and everyone complained about it again.
Yeah.
But I haven't heard anything from iRacing about it.
I'm curious. I know they posted the first race. I knew they did it again, did something on the second race. I'm not sure to what level of violation it was. Because a lot of real life racers are like, we do that in real life. Why are you complaining?
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, yeah.
Well, I thought the whole point of the qualifying scrutiny system was if you do something you're not supposed to do, you get black flagged. So if they're not getting black flagged, it's not breaking the rules.
Yeah.
And if they want it to be breaking the rules, then they need to change the qualifying scrutiny.
Yeah. You're playing for a lot of dollars. You know, 100,000 for the winner or something like that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Sector 2
money.
time is
So-
okay.
Yeah, everyone's looking for every advantage they can get.
And as tight as racing is, getting up front for qualifying, it means you can last longer without getting punted.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's a faster
I
class
think
car
everyone watched last
approaching.
year, like Josh Rogers got knocked out constantly in the race.
Yeah. Yeah, he
That
got.
puts you
didn't win.
1.3 off the pace. That lap time was 1:45.46.
Yeah, he still nearly won the championship, and he had so many non-finishes.
Yeah. So it's like, qualifying is like super important.
Consistently better laps. Then again, that a lot of that might be just the. A lot of that might just be the weather. Now that the sun's down, track's cooling off.
Sector 1 is 0.39 off the pace.
Oh, 5 laps of fuel left. I'm in the danger zone. There's Ben.
That's
Double
the danger zone. I'm gonna get
I
right
saw
up here
what
in the
you did
middle
to
of the
Yono.
track. Yeah. I'm right in the middle of the track just to make it as hard as possible for you to figure out which way to go. Just so you know, I'm going to make a change at the last minute.
Okay, I'm ready.
Which way, which way, which way, which way.
All the GT
Alright, Ben,
drivers that
there's a
drive
car
in the
exit in the pits,
oval.
heads up. There's a faster car approaching.
Oh,
That puts you 1.8 off the pace. Your lap time was 1:46.
I know they're trying to be helpful, and, like looking at the rearview mirror to guess where I'm going. Just stay low.
yeah.
Left side, clear left.
There's a faster car approaching.
On your left, clear left.
pay attention here. Am I catching James? Maybe I'll make that my mission here. Right now I'm just sort of running laps.
Sector 2 time is good.
I'm not trying to maximize them necessarily, I'm just running them.
Not a big fan of that move.
So James is 7.5.
James guy moved to the right after the bus stop to give me the left, which has really felt really weird.
Yeah, that should not happen. That said, I've had a few LMPs dive in to the left coming out of the bus stop, so maybe he's got some PTSD from that.
You're now 1.4 off the leader's pace. That was a 1:45.
Yeah, I usually like to set up the exit and go around there outside.
Are you guys picking up pace at all, or with the sun down? I'm assuming everyone's going a little bit faster.
No, there's too many cars. The air temp should give you a little bit extra lap time, but our tyres are pretty old at this point.
I've improved by almost half a second, and I'm trying to figure out if that's the track or if that's Yone's tractor control recommendation.
I would say the second one. I don't think the track's got half a second faster.
No.
Seeing as my lap time that I set on like lap 5 is still 4th place. A couple of people have jumped ahead of me though.
Sector 2 time is good.
Top close definitely quality.
I had so much draft on that 33.4.
Okay, Ben, there's a faster class car approaching.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
5.6 up to James.
Oh yeah, I want to change the power steering thing and see if it does it while it's fueling or not.
Alright.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Bit more on the squad events.
What do you reckon? There's 2 laps and stop and another lap, or 4 laps spare?
2 runs.
Okay.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
Definitely starting to feel it. James is only 4 seconds up now.
Faster class car behind.
Got some sweet, sweet draft coming.
That lap was a 1:45.62. Okay, Ben, there's a faster car approaching.
Left side. Clear left.
That James guy washes up all the way to the right every time out of the bus stop.
Oh, okay.
I've just watched him do it 2 laps in a row, and I'm like, man, I don't know why. Just making the track longer for yourself.
Yeah. Oh, it's just, if he's in our split, we know what he's gonna do.
I can get up there, I doubt he's in our split.
You never know.
Faster car behind.
It'll be interesting to see if GT3 is popular this year with both cars having new content.
Yeah. If GT3 and LMP2 are the most popular classes, then there's a half a chance we'll be in the same split.
Chair feels a bit loose on its rack, on its mount here. Look at that.
So I'm at halfway of my lap, and I'm at 19 minutes of a stint.
Nice.
So, trying to do math, 19 times 2, but
38.
then didn't count the actual pit stops. So
On your
maybe
right.
39.
Hold your line.
It does do the power steering change
Hold your line.
while it's
Clear
fueling,
right.
so we can change that however many times we
Right
want.
side.
Okay.
Hold your line.
Unless it's the last stint, and we're taking a little
Still
splash
there.
of fuel.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
You're currently 1.6 off the pace. That lap time was 1:45.79.
Well, passed him.
Keep messing too up.
Maybe the next goal should be to try to stay ahead of Joel. Seems to be quick.
Yeah, my tyres were down in the 60s again after the second stint. 65 and 67. I'm sliding around a lot more in the second stint though.
Sector 2
Maybe I
time
just
is
need
okay.
to back it off a tiny bit. It's probably faster, to be honest. I keep losing a tenth or two out of the corners because I'm sideways.
That lap was at 1:45.55. You're 10th off the
32.9.
pace in Sector 1.
I lost at least a tenth.
Look at that. 4/10 up that time through. What did I do differently that lap? It was a good run through the infield. Really good lap in general, even though it's still going to balance out to at best being equal to best. Got 45 flat, I think.
You've just done a 145.02. Sector 1 is quick.
Little counter steering there, a little opposite, little witchy, little waka waka, old school. Whoops. Oh, that's not a counter of this stint, is it? That's a counter of the whole race. The 50, the lap counter. I was hoping that was a stint counter.
You're currently 1.2 seconds off the pace. That lap was a 145.40.
Well, next time we're on the oval, let's see if we've got any dash controls that maybe can be changed. I don't know.
Okay, Ben, there's a faster class car approaching. Sector 1 is 0.48 off the pace.
Car right. Clear right.
Nope. Guess I'll go ahead and finish it out and call it a day. Set feels good though. The change to 7 on the traction control feels good.
That puts you 1.4 off the pace. Your lap time was at 145.58.
Feeling pretty competitive.
Yeah, I'm struggling.
You on your third?
Yeah, I'm only 4 laps into it, and I'm struggling to crack 35s. I think because I've wrecked the rear tyres, so it feels quite unbalanced because it doesn't really wear the front tyres very much.
How much time do you save in the pits?
Right now, I'd be breaking even if I took tyres. It's 22 seconds to take tyres. And it's about 22 laps a stint, so it's like 1 second a lap basically.
Sector 1 is 0.25.
Not that I would be
off the
running
pace.
34 flats if I had fresh tyres. Maybe would do 1 or 2 34 flats, but... I'm just losing the rear every time I go near the throttle now. I think I could do it if I took better care of them in the second stint.
You're now 1.1 seconds off the pace. That last lap was a 1:45.30.
Oh, I fucking had it and I lost it. Coming off the infield.
Sector 1 is 0.05 off the pace.
Nine more laps.
I think I'm running mid-34s on Thursday.
Yeah, I've definitely cooked the tyres. Although, I just put the gain on the traction control up to 10, and I'm 0.2 quicker through the infield, because it's stopping me wheel spinning everywhere. So maybe I'll just keep increasing that every time I start
You've
sliding
just done
around.
a 1:45.01. There's a faster class car
What's your
approaching.
traction control at right now?
They were 5 and 5. I've just put the gain onto 10, I left the slip alone. So I think the slip is the one that cuts the engine out when you get too far sideways. Which is annoying. The gain seems to control
Clear
your wheel
left.
spin.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Ah, that's a problem there.
This
If you have a
Lucas
slow-
Otcat up here is unpredictable.
Okay, Ben, there's a faster car approaching.
But not unkickable. Yeah, if you have a slow, if you have a slow spin,
Right side.
you can't really catch
Clear
it
right.
with this traction control setting. It just shuts off the throttle and around you go. Maybe 10's a bit high. Try 7.
You've just done a 1:45.88.
thing's undrivable. I think I can do triples though. I just need to know that I'm going to be doing them for the whole 3 stints. Yeah, I managed to get the tyres from 64 down to 52 in like 5 laps. I guess once you start wheel spinning, it just compounds.
It really does. Yeah, once they get hot, it's just hard to get back in the groove.
This is a good one.
I guess we need to check to see if Jamie will be back on for the 3rd stint if we triple.
Yeah. If not, we can just put me back in and then Jamie later on, and like swap one of mine for Jamie's or whatever. So,
okay, that works.
Out the draft. Woot woot.
I'm free for the entire 24 hours.
144.86.
What might we need a swap?
Might need to put me back in
Car left.
after Ben
Clear
to
left.
cover Camel, but I think it should be okay. If
I
we're
thought you were
tripling
doing
instead
the
of
camel
quads.
slot.
Yeah, we are, but well, I start the race, which goes to the start of Camel, and then Ben covers
right.
Camel. But if we're tripling, it might affect it. We're just going to check.
Yeah, I don't have any obligations except for at some point find time to sleep.
Yeah, I might do that too.
Sector 1 is 0.30 off the pace.
So when you're running, I've never run Camel in the middle of an endurance event. You're able to actually click the withdraw button from the endurance event, right?
Yep.
To join the other one, and then you can come back.
Yeah. So the only slight confusing thing is if you were the person that registered the team, you will also have a withdraw team button, but you can't. I think it's grayed out anyway if someone's in the car, so it's not really an issue. The other thing is Camel feels absolutely awful when you've been in a different car for hours and hours.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think I've scheduled myself to drive for the first several hours of the race.
Ah, okay.
So I might still be able to run Camel and also maybe be competitive. I don't know yet.
Yeah, we would often, Rob would want to do the 49 race, so one of us would have to do an early stint. And then that would mean a couple of times someone had been in the car with about 15 minutes to go before Camel started. Right, let's do a quali lap.
No,
I'm at these days.
don't do a quali lap.
I'm doing it. I've just started it.
So who's starting in, you guys?
You're 5. Phil's starting.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Well, I don't know why you bothered writing out the rest of the schedule then.
Probably true.
Your Sector 2 time is quick.
You may want to try upping your traction control on the collie stat, Jamie.
Yeah, try it on the next one.
I'm on 7, and it feels pretty good.
There's a faster class car behind. Okay, Ben, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Oh, an off track.
Your last lap time was at 1:45.16.
On your right.
So after my 3rd stint, I'm at 60.
Still there. Clear right.
Look at that. Disgusting.
My
I
official
off tracked.
time is 37 minutes and 16 seconds for full stop, including the stop.
Right. I think we're pretty well prepared.
Yeah.
Feels weird.
Yeah.
I haven't done any laps yet.
That's
I made it
okay.
there we go.
Ben
That's
did
better.
those.
I've been doing camel this whole time because it's been full. I gave up refreshing.
Yeah, I don't think you can get into a full session. Once it's full, it's just done. We could have jumped in another one, but we're all like midway through stints.
Well, my Zolder setup is pretty good to go already, so there's a plus.
32,994 and a 32,993. Not last. 9s all day. Hey.
That puts you 1.6 off the pace. You've just done a 145.74. You're 2/10 of the pace in Sector 1.
Car feels good. Car feels real good.
Sector 2 time is good.
No cheating, no drafting.
Alright Ben, there's a faster car approaching.
No, my lap time's going because I'm up here though. I need to draft a bit to just balance it out.
Big Ben.
No, I lost the lap. It's no good. You can't go up high on the banking, it seems.
I'm quite even there. I'll save the rest.
That was perfect. Absolutely no excess wheel spin. Not sideways on the exit. Yeah, I see what you mean about doing 4 laps.
Why are you leaving cones all over the middle of the road? It's so distracting. Actually, best lap brewing here.
How long's left? Wow, it's only just over halfway through.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Somebody set it up for too long.
At this point, with the way people jump on and off, it's like it fills up and it's empty after an hour and a half.
Yeah,
We estimate you've got
anything
5
more than
minutes of
3
fuel
hours
remaining.
is usually pretty wasted. If you're running a lot of traffic.
Yeah. I assume the reason they can't add more is because the
You're
results
now
can only like
0.9 off the leader's pace.
62.
You have to do with the results.
I think it's because it's such a
But then they can add like
Well, yeah.
drivers on the team events list results page.
Well, that's true. Yeah, you can have 16 drivers the maximum per team. So you could potentially have
5 drivers.
Yeah, but
a lot of drivers.
But as far as the people being able to come and go from hosted sessions, I guess when you think about the official practice sessions, they have that room thing now within they have groups, right? It's called the groupings, where within any given session you might have 5-6 groups.
Sector 1 is
Yeah, it's still hard limited to 62 though, or 55.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, so if, say, you join the iRacing Grand Prix series, which is like splits at 25, it just means that 50 people can join the practice session and it'll put them into 2 groups. Whereas before they'd have to have double the amount of practice sessions because it would fill up at 25. So I think it's still limited at the maximum.
Oh, okay. I thought the groups made it all you can eat.
Not as far as I know.
Well, I'm probably wrong. I haven't done any looking into it. I just made an assumption and assumed truth. It's the American way. This is the way.
Well, now I just sit here for 2 hours and make sure no one goes fast.
Can you delete laptops?
That last lap was at 145.
It was a dirty lap anyway.
Fumes, mate.
If you see someone whose Delta looks like they're going to be going faster than you, you just wait till they're, out of the bus stop and kick them.
just black flag them and then remove it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Your lap's gone.
Just testing with something. Sorry about that.
Or if you just advance the session now and just end it.
I'm done, so you're done.
Well, that little tractor control change must have changed my world for the better.
Off the pace in Sector 1.
Oh, Ben's done 80 laps. That must be into the 800s now. Was that a full third stint as well? Yeah. Yeah, so you did a 34.1 at the end of the stint.
Yeah, I mean, the tires don't fall off.
Yeah.
It would not shock me that I could get a quad in.
What was your wear at the end of the, wow, I'm no longer an admin.
It was like 67, I think, was it?
Okay, so your wear at the end of the third is my wear at the end of the second.
61, 62.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm in mid-70s on the front, so it's the...
What's your speed limit in the pits?
10%, 15% difference.
Wow, so you're actually wearing the front tyres, which I seem to be pretty incapable of doing. I was still in this.
Alright, well, pitting in, calling it a day.
I just
Thanks
completely
everybody for
destroyed
watching.
the rear
Hope
tyres.
you enjoyed a little practice.
I think I need to manage the temperatures better. I need to stop oil spilling everywhere. So maybe I should just run with a higher traction control setting. Just so it cuts in and stops me ruining the tyres, even if it just slows me down a little bit.
I didn't do any adjustment of the car, so I didn't change traction control or brake bias or anything throughout the whole stint.